Yes. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. No! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an inspired makeup look for you guys today, and it's based on my girl J-Lo. So I don't know if you guys listen to her music or if you listen to Spanish music in general, whatever. She came out with a new song and then they released a music video and everything for it, Ni Tu Ni Yo, and I watched it a couple times when it came out because I don't know, the song is catchy, and then I was looking at her makeup and it was like popping. So I decided to do this inspired look. Now it's not exactly like hers, and I'm not wearing falsies, which I think would really tie it all together, but this is just what I got from it and what I tried to like recreate. Well, not really recreate, but just draw inspiration from it and try to put something out there, well, out here on this. But yeah, if you guys are interested in knowing how I got this look, or about any products I use, or whatever, then you know what to do. You could just keep on watching. Right? Girl, you are super close up in my face. Don't mind this. It's just human nature. You know. I mean, this is not a recreation. It's just an inspired look. So don't come at me with your hate. Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna take the shade Naked, this one right here. I don't know, is it focusing? Whatever. I'm gonna take that shade first, and I'm using a fluffy brush. I'm gonna put that all over the lid, yeah, and into the crease. So let's do it. On my skin tone, this isn't really gonna show up that much unless I put on like a paint pot or something, some kind of base first. But I just primed my lids with my NARS primer like always, and of course everything will be linked down below as usual, so don't you worry. We're gonna jump into this one right here. This is Buck. I'm putting this all throughout my crease, not too much on the lid, but if it gets on the lid, that's fine. And I want to slightly bring the shadow out a little bit, not to where it's a sharp point, but just to slightly wing it out to kind of lift the eye a little bit. I think at first, even though it's a bit light, I'm gonna go in with this color Taupe right here, and then probably to start deepening it up, we'll go in with Sable, this color right here. And if you guys notice from this screenshot, I'll have it linked below on my blog and everything. There's this like cut crease effect happening, but it's like how I did it in the Nicki Minaj video. I'm not actually going to take concealer and actually carve out my crease, just because it's not very neatly done. It's a little bit messier, so I think it's just they go in with the shadow and just kind of emphasize it. They don't really take concealer and kind of clean it up, because it's not, you know, super sharp. It's just more like messy, but it's blended nicely. One thing to note, when you're adding this deeper shade like into the crease or a little bit above the crease, don't blend it downwards. Kind of leave a little like opening, kind of wing it a little bit like that. Don't close it off completely like in a like rounded shape. I think I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Sable and start adding that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna take this angled eyeliner brush and we're gonna go into Sable. Her shadow's more like packed on right here. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna take this clean blending brush and take a little bit of the taupe from the Lorac palette and place that on the actual eyelid. I think I'm gonna go in with just a touch of this color here, Cream. Well, it's a matte shadow. matte cream shadow, like the name. Just a touch of that on this brush in the inner third of the eye. So let's just move on to highlighting the brow bone. We can come back to the eyes later if I feel it looks too weird. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Nude. It's a little shimmery because she does have a shimmer highlight in her brow bone. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that onto the lower lash line. Go back with this pencil brush and I'm gonna go in with taupe and I'm gonna put that all over the lower lash line at first. So how the makeup artist does it, they wing the lower lash line out a little bit upwards, and then the shadow on the lid is kind of brought down a little bit, so there's a little space in between. Now my eye shape is different, so it's gonna look a little differently on me, but that's just something to note. It kind of like brings it out and then up, so it has this little like triangular shape almost, but there's a space in the middle. I don't know if that made sense, but you can look at the picture and see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go back in with the angle brush. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of sable. We're gonna try to lay this down and make it look. And then I think what they did was maybe took a kohl eyeliner pencil or something and really carefully smudged a very thin line very close to the lash line. But I'm just gonna go in with a shadow right here from the Lorac palette. Oh my gosh, and I love this black eyeshadow. I don't know what it is, but their formula is really good and it's very pigmented. So I'm gonna take this really close to my lash line, pretty much on my lower lash line. Oh, I need to sharpen this. You're gonna take a flesh colored eyeliner pencil, not white, it looks like a flesh tone, and you're just gonna run that through your waterline. Then if you're gonna wear falsies, go ahead and pop those on now. But something the makeup artist did specifically in JLo's look is instead of having the end of the lash band come down and curve down here like how your natural eye shape goes, he lifted it a little bit. So instead of it sitting right here at the edge, it's a little bit lifted to kind of open up the eye a little bit. It kind of changes the shape. So I don't know, depending on your eye shape, you can go ahead and do that or just do it if you want. I'm gonna just curl my lashes and apply some mascara and I'll be right back. Don't mind my messy hair. I'm just gonna go in now and just highlight my inner corner. I can't really tell if her inner corners are highlighted, but I'm just gonna do it because Jill typically has some kind of something going on her inner corner. So I'm taking the same shade we used on our brow bone, and I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner. Oh, it might be too much. Now I'm gonna bronze up my skin and I'm gonna use my trusty L'Oreal like whatever powder. And then for blush, I'm gonna use something pretty natural because she doesn't look like she has too much like blush on, more so bronzer. So I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. So I'm gonna go in with this ABH highlight palette. So I think I'm gonna take, I think Summer. And for the lips, a trick that the makeup artist I know usually does is takes a bronzer or like a contour shade, whatever it is, and takes it all around her lips because her lips are always overlined. They always do tricks with makeup to make them look a little bit poutier. So I'm just gonna take my like bronzing foundation stick thing that I use and I'm gonna put it all over my, like around my lips. So it look like you just, you know, ate some booty, but you didn't. So I'm just gonna take my sponge, pat it out a little bit. JLo's always rocking an overlined nudish lip, so I'm just gonna take a nude liner, nude lipstick, and go ham. So let's see. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I think if you popped on some falsies, this would really transform it and probably make it look a lot more like hers, but I just, you know, in typical me fashion, I'm not gonna pop on falsies to just rip them off and go take a shower. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and as always, everything product wise will be linked down below in the description box. Don't forget to check that out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, or maybe you like, I don't know, maybe you just came here for a laugh, a goof and a gaff. And don't forget to check out my previous video. That'll also be linked down below or at the end of this, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Besitos!